All right, moving on, OPEC is now taking a cautious step back. The group of major oil-producing nations has decided to pause output hikes beyond December, citing fears of a growing oil glut and uncertainty revolving around new Western sanctions on Russia. Well, the group has agreed to raise the oil output targets by just 137,000 barrels per day for December. Well, that is the same modest increase seen in October and November, which shows a clear sign that the group is slowing down after months of steady hikes. OPEC Plus has raised the total output targets by around 2.9 million barrels a day, or roughly 2.7% of the global supply. But now the group plans to pause further increases in the first quarter of 2026. That is January, February and March. The decision comes as oil markets wobble. Prices fell to a 5-month low of about $60 a barrel on October 20th over fears of oversupply. But they have since rebounded to around $65 a barrel by fresh US and UK sanctions on Russian oil giants Rosneft and Lukoil, with optimism over the ongoing trade talks involving Washington. Those sanctions are adding new uncertainty for Russia as a key OPEC member. Analysts say that Moscow may struggle to raise output further under new restrictions, complicating the group's balancing act between supply and price stability. Energy experts describe OPEC's move as a calculated blink. They say that by pushing production, the group is protecting prices and buying time to assess the full impact of sanctions on Russian barrels. It has been noted that January to March is traditionally the weakest quarter for oil demand, and the OPEC's pause shows that it is proactively managing the market rather than risking another price slide. So, what is next? Well, OPEC's ministers will meet again on November 30th to review market conditions. For now, oil prices are expected to stay steady, but all eyes will be on whether OPEC can maintain unity as new geopolitical pressures mount.